Quincy Isaiah here with us from the Lakers. Not from the Lakers, but you played Magic Johnson in the Lakers story.
That's right.
Can you tell us a little bit about the show and why non-basketball fans would also really enjoy this story?
Yeah, so the story is about the building of this dynasty, this basketball team that became champions through the 80s and through the 90s and 2000s, and just chronicling the beginning of what made them special and great, and what made them a franchise that's as big and as well known as it is today. So we get to see Magic and Kareem and Pat Riley and Dr. Buss and all these different characters come together at a very early stage in their lives before the success, and we get to see them on that journey.
Right, what they are now. So it's like, did you grow up kind of looking up to these guys, or was that before your time that you just learned about them recently?
Yeah, it was a little bit before my time. Like, Shaq was my favorite player.
Okay.
Who was a Laker, but he was probably about 6-7 years after Magic. So that was my era. But I always knew about, Magic, Kareem, Jerry West even, but like I didn't have a intimate knowledge on any of them, honestly, even as basketball players. Like, I knew Magic as a businessman. Like, like that's what I associated him with.
This like Starbucks and
the movie theaters, like 24-hour fitness. Like, I mean, I didn't know all of that, but like I knew that he was a mogul, and I knew he was a basketball player, but I knew him more as a mogul.
So how did you prep to do this role?
I did a lot of research, just watching documentaries, books. He has a lot of books. Like, Magic is very much a person that puts his life out there and wants people to know his journey.
Yeah.
So being able to, like, pick up on all of that was easy for me because he puts so much out himself. I just studied all that. And and my producers just were, like, really good about, like, getting me other material that I probably couldn't find.
Right. Yeah, that docuseries that he has his own. Like, I learned a lot about him in that as well.
Yeah, they call me Magic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So with you not being the same height as Magic Johnson, but they made you look tall in the series.
Yeah.
What's that, like, movie magic that they did?
Yeah, a lot of people, they be like, you're a lot shorter than
I mean, you're still tall.
And that's and I'm like, yo, you shorter than me talking about it. But I get it. But I have shoes that I actually wear that adds 6 to 7 inches.
Okay,
Plus,
that makes sense.
camera angles. Sometimes people got to bend down a little bit lower to
Okay.
guard me.
Right.
When I'm not wearing my shoes. So
you were wearing platforms.
Yeah.
It's your Spice Girl era.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. My platform shoes. No. I be getting, like, in the way that they made them on season 2, I can move a lot better this year too.
Okay.
So,
okay, nice. So season 2 is going to follow what part of the story?
So we're leaving off where we left. The Lakers just won.
Yeah.
And you see, me getting the Finals MVP. You see Kareem upset about that. You see Larry Bird also upset about that. So we get to we're coming in understanding these relationships that Magic has to these people, and we're seeing drama brew, just like, because we're seeing that next step of what, especially like with Larry Bird, like that Lakers-Celtics rivalry, and we're getting into that, and we get to see that a lot more in season 2.
And it's kind of cool to see these, like, behind-the-scenes stories, because back then we didn't have social media, we weren't getting all the inside scoop, and now through these shows we're kind of seeing what really went down behind the scenes, stuff that we never even imagined.
Yeah, and how it might have affected your favorite player, and like what. Well, or even today's players, like, what does that look like for them? You know?
Sure.
And like, what aren't they showing on social media? Like, maybe we can get a glimpse, into a professional athlete's life that way.
For sure.
Yeah.
So Magic didn't really sign on to, like, be part of the show, or he said that, I think he was saying something like he wasn't going to watch it. Oh, you know that.
No, I'm just
you know that.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, did you struggle with that at all?
A little bit, but like, I also understand it.
Right, because he's alive and it's his story.
Yeah, and I get that. But like, my thing is I always try and make sure that I focus on my character and make sure that I'm bringing the most authentic performance possible to my character, and that's what I always lean on.
Right. I feel like he's saying aloud to people he's not going to watch it, but he's at home. He's at home watching it. I feel like he is. Yeah. I feel like he is.